Championship started, and it's already a lot of drama on just day 3 of events from Team Nigeria Cup. But we're getting into all of that shortly with my guests, and perhaps you get to understand why I say a lot of drama on just day 3.
All right, looking forward to all of it.
Okay. All right, good morning and welcome to KAKAKI Sports. My name is Simbi Shima. Well, it's a beautiful Monday morning, and I'm excited to be here with you once again. If you know, and if you don't know, well, the World Athletics Championship, the 20th edition, is ongoing in Tokyo, Japan, and it's day 3 of event, and already chaos is looming in the air for Team Nigeria, and as they seek for a first medal in the championship. But before we get into the details with my guest this morning on the show, let's quickly listen to this track up from one of our known athletes, and maybe perhaps also a promising athlete in that particular championship.
See what in Nigeria pack kits put for athletes. Every year, that's what they collect. It's one small, like no bag. A country. Which company be this? Iresa. This country will steady embarrass you. Now, can't say many people not switch allegiance. Now, never ready. I beg you. Nigeria give us 1. Rosie is a laugh. Put it for video now. 2. Men are the can't time. All of our. I don't require time you. Tomash, Bash 2. Tomash, Bash 3. And extra butter. Edge of the wrong. And in their words, podium way, up and down. I beg you. Long tight either. Wear long tight. Wear 3/4 tight. Wear long sleeve. No singlet. No nothing. We don't even get clothes we go wear for dining. This thing they give us now is strictly competition gear. So as it is now, I have to wear an Adidas black tight. Fast me. Oh my gosh, shoe size.
On Monday back home, I had a very good practice. I felt ready. I flew here on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I went for a shakeout, and I felt some tweak, or I don't know, some shaking on my hamstring. And I don't run with injuries. Everybody who knows me knows I don't run with injury. So I told them, I think the day before yesterday, I'm not prepared for this. I don't think I could do anything if I go out there. But they said, just go out there and give it your all. And first, I didn't even warm up properly. I didn't do anything properly. So I was willing to sit out. I was very, very much willing to sit out. During the warm up, I spoke with the doctor. He taped my leg. I told him, I'm not ready. I know I'm not feeling healthy and strong yet. Right now, I'm not feeling healthy and strong. I don't know. Maybe coupled with the fact that I was diagnosed with COVID 2 weeks ago. I don't know, but. Yeah.
Oh, well, that was a track up your head right there from the horse's mouth. I didn't say it. They said it. They made us understand what is going on right there in Tokyo with the athletes in our Team Nigeria's camp. But now I'll not be doing justice to, looking into or reacting to this comment, because I have my guest here who perhaps follows athletics a lot and will be telling us what he perceived of this reaction. Nonso Arinzechi, good morning and welcome to KAKAKI Sports.
Good morning, Shimba, and thank you for having me.
All right, let's start with the Toby Amushon, because that's our world record holder and our medal hopeful when it comes to athletics. I mean, you heard the video. I mean, her rants before the kickoff, or should I say, before the kickoff of the games. That was on Saturday rather. What do you make of these allegations that she's leveled against the federation? And also, you listen to the young man, Ogazi. What is happening? He said he wasn't even ready to run, but he was more or less forced to run. But from your own analysis, what do you think make of those allegations?
It will be, like you said, allegation and counter allegations. After Toby Amuson made that video, I think the president of the AFN, Toby Amuson, released his press statement, said that they flew her on a business flight.
Business class.
They gave them all the kits were fully padded. But
they're giving them in batches, according to his defense.
Yes, but the picture doesn't lie. See, it tells us something. Let's go back to the Olympics, where Favour Philly, who is now running for Turkey, came out to say she was not ready to start and this, and then the Minister of Sport then talking about John Owen Eno said that heads will roll To today, no heads are rolled.
No head is rolling.
Nobody has even left the position. A new sheriff is in
In
town.
fact, that statement led he's leaving the position.
Exactly.
Some people assume.
So you see, so nothing happened. So for things like this is embarrassing. This is not just anybody. This is Toby Amos, the world record holder in the 100 meters hurdles.
Like our brand girl.
Absolutely, the biggest brand in athletics in Nigeria, to be treated in such a manner. Why won't our athletes leave? I can count so many athletes federation of country where Nigerians are running for them. Favour Philly has left to Turkey. Who knows? Maybe it could be August tomorrow. After this rant he had, where he said
he told the officials he was not ready.
because they just run anyhow, just ensure that you compete. It doesn't make any sense. He's not ready. He's not ready, and that tells you that brings question to the list. That were released, 15-man list for a huge championship like this. We're not participating in the 4x100 meters.
I kept
we're not
wondering. So let
participating
me
in 4 by both male and female. What happened?
What happened? And we just finished the National Youth Games.
Absolutely.
Just finished the National Sports Festival. Is it that there were no talent found in this event, and those are the events are supposed to? And I'm wondering now, because perhaps you tell me better. I'm wondering, this is the events that are actually put together to fish talent that will represent Nigeria and what stage?
Well, hearing allegations that the slots were filled with officials. We've not, unfortunately, the FA has not come out to debunk that one, but they debunked the Toby Amuson statement. They've not debunked that the fact that why we're not participating in the relays was because those names were filled with officials instead of athletes. But come on, 15 is a slim margin. I look at other athletes federation and see the numbers of athletes. Exactly. For me, I don't understand. Don't forget, we're just coming from a bad phase of Philly. We're coming from a bad phase of a part Olympics. I don't think we won any medal in the Olympics for a very long time. And in the championship where, this is when Nigeria used to thrive, like she did 3 years ago. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. From Amoson to Ogazi to Okezi. It looks like, I think the only shining light, we'll get that very soon, is one certain man, Ajayi, who for the first time in 21 years made it to the 100 meters final. But finished again 8th.
Yes,
so it's really sad. It's really sad.
All right, talking about Ajayi and, of course, Olutoye, they're actually not, though they didn't win the medal, but they made history, or they're making history, or they've made history rather, because now we know Ajayi is out, and he's not going to be competing in the final. And then
he got to the final, finished, I think, was it 8th?
Eighth position, and then the Olutoye, also in the hammer throwing hammer event, also has finished like 10th on the qualification
But this tells
series.
us one thing, we're celebrating mediocrity. We're not doing so poorly that we're celebrating someone who's breaking, imagine, over 21 years, not been to the final of the 100 meters. This is to be our forte. We always get there, but we don't get to the medals. How can we break into the medal? Now we're not going to get to the finals at all.
I mean, it's a step. 8th position, it's a step.
No, I understand, but I'm not one of those who believe in celebrating mediocrity. We've had a bad run in this championship, and I think Toby Amoson should be able to maybe save our blushes and get us something, a medal, whatever color. But I know the day it's sad. From players' welfare to players' communication to how they treat players who are even injured. It's a championship. It can happen next year, but it's not on this year. So it's really sad. But again, that's what we've seen the AFN for a very long time.
Talking about Toby Amuson and medals, Nigeria is still sticking for a medal in the World Athletics Championship. And these are the events lined up for today. That's Monday. Later today, perhaps we'll get a medal, because we know that Toby Amuson will be in the 100 meters hurdles. And then she already made it to the semi-finals. So are you optimistic about this one? After all the run you saw, and then that could mess mentality. Most people will say.
She's a brand. She's got to see. First, give kudos to all these athletes who runs for Nigeria. Because I think, first of all, they have a very thick skin. You can't be running in such condition, and look at Muso, how she won the gold medal. We were expecting her to do that. For me, it's all about her. Give her credit. I believe she'll be running for herself, not Nigeria at the end of the day, because it's her brand at the end of the day.
All right, indeed. Now that takes us to the next conversation this morning, talking about Nigeria's under 20, I beg your pardon, Flying Eagles, they call them. And they are now on their way to Chile for the FIFA Under 20 World Cup. And quickly, do you see Nigeria making another podium finish after almost 25 years? The last time they did that was in 2005, best runners-up, and they've never actually climbed, won this tournament.
Last time,
are you optimistic about this time around?
To be sincere with you, I'm neither here nor there, to be sincere with you. We hear that some players, foreign-based players, were not allowed to leave their club, like the Professor Chuku, Benjamin, both of them playing Hoffenheim and the French League, they were not allowed to leave. We hear as well that some of the top foreign-based players didn't join up with the team. Particularly from the players who played in the Under-20 African Cup of Nations as well. So for me, I want to believe, I'm in Nigeria, come on. I want to believe that these guys will be dogged enough to give it their best shot to fight for the green, white, green of Nigeria. I want to believe that what I would call success would be the fact that they supersede, what they did last year, which is get to the quarterfinals. If they get to the semi-finals, if they get to the final, I will accept it. But at the end of the day, let's be realistic, man. Looking at what happened at the AFCON and the way players are pulling out of this tournament, a lot of questions and answers.
That's Group F: Nigeria, Colombia, Saudi Arabia, and Norway. And Nigeria will be hoping to get, maximum points and perhaps progress to the knockout stage and progress to a podium finish. But quickly, so before you go, the MPFL and the EPL went down last night. I mean, your thoughts on the the fixtures,
But for me,
one fixture.
Yeah,
just one
I'll
fixture.
pick Kano Pillars. I mean, Musa returning back to the fold and getting the goal. A beautiful solo run. I watched that goal. It was a delight to the eye. What a player he is. A GM captain and leader, you know, back to the starting line out in injury and getting the goal. But for me, the biggest winner has become Khalifa.
Their first win for the
exactly,
season.
playing at the Aimba Stadium here in Aba. Away from home to beat Economic West by 3-1 is huge. For me, the biggest winner in the EPL has to be, of course,
the Manchester City derby.
Maybe not really Manchester City. I think Arsenal. I'll tell you for one reason: the fact that they've got this result against Nottingham Forest just showed one thing: the squad in depth. And a lot of people wouldn't want to say, but I think it's Arsenal started to lose this season. If they don't win this, it's going to be difficult for them to win it again. Because I look at the teams from Man City to Chelsea; they look like unfinished business. This looks like the real deal. Again, no Saka. No, Odegaard picked up early injuries, but he still found a way to spank Nottingham for the 3 goals to do. The only goal they said in the start since the season began was that goal against Liverpool last week. So
it just speaks very deep of you that you're an Arsenal fan.
it's not about being an Arsenal fan. If you don't know, I'm very critical of Arsenal.
Yeah.
But I think looking at this team and the way they set up, they look like a team to beat this season.
A lot of talent on the bench,
Yeah.
on and off the bench.
Absolutely.
Very solid 22 players ready to play.
Anybody can play.
Exactly.
That's how good that was their
Well,
last
thank
season.
you so much, Nonso, for coming in so early to share your thoughts and analysis with me this morning. I do appreciate.
I appreciate it. Thank you for
All
having me.
right, that's our package on KAKAKI Sports. Thanks for being a part of it. I am Simishima. Now handing you back to Chooks for the rest of KAKAKI. Stay tuned.
Saying now, okay, you where they talk like this.